Oh my gosh. Are you guys ready for the amazing menu? What is up? What is up? Hey Jedi, first to chat. Congrats. What is up, Rufio? How are you doing? Oh my word, guys. This is a fun one. We pulled the rainbow, so every color of the rainbow, which, I mean, some of them are going to be pretty obvious. They were a little difficult. But honey roasted carrots, we're topping them with pomegranate seeds. We got orange, we got red. The pesto butternut squash is going to be your green and yellow, orangey too. Eggplant parm, more red, purple, and then of course blueberry crumble. We are going to represent every color of the rainbow. And shockingly, no meat in this menu, guys. I didn't realize it until I was done shopping yesterday. It is a vegetarian meal. I will say it's not vegan. There is a lot of cheese that are byproducts of animals. But we got a lot of fun stuff. And even the Parmesan, the eggplant parm, it's a baked eggplant parm. Everything except the dessert is coming from this book, Half Baked Harvest. So again, this is one of my all-time favorite books to cook from. And so in my Discord, guys, I will take pictures of all the recipes and link them tomorrow so that you have them. But we're cooking the rainbow today. What is up? How is your guys' Sunday? I know I'm starting a little early. We have some things we have to do tonight, so I knew I needed to start early because I didn't want to not stream. I'm actually so excited about this menu. I picked everything from this cookbook because you guys can kind of see, like, I put little dents in books with paper clips of everything I want to make. And so I was like, I'm going to take this opportunity to cook all these recipes I have wanted to make from this cookbook. And so I was like, why not? We're going to do it. It's going to be awesome. But how is everyone? How was your week? I can't believe Christmas is almost here. We finished part of our shopping yesterday and we have to ship everything out today still because half of my family lives here, the other half does not. So we're going to start the shipping process. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, I have a whole nother week or so. And I was like, oh, I don't. It is in like a week and a half-ish. And I was like, I don't have enough time because I do not want to pay that money to overnight things. What is up, R. Sager? Welcome. I know I started a bit early. Still tested a few things out. I kind of like doing it at 1:30, but we also have something to get to tonight. So I figure, hey, we'll start early. I'm going to do this. We're going to cook the rainbow. I am actually like so excited to do this, and it's all vegetarian. So who knew? I didn't even know I was going to do that. But you guys know the drill. You all know it. What do we always start with? You have to start with dessert. So if you guys know, last week I did not feeling the holidays this year, Jedi. You know what? I will honestly say I am not either. Yeah, I know that's like horrible to say. I am trying to, but 2 years ago when my father passed away, Christmas was his favorite. Like this time of year, I'm not going to cry. It was his favorite. And for me, it's never been the same. And to me, like this year, I know when I spend time with family, it's going to be so fun and it's going to be so amazing. But like at this time, it feels like a to-do list. Like, get this done, do this, right? Like, it doesn't feel like the spirit. Even I used to make cookies every year for people. I was supposed to make fudge, but like, it's just, I didn't do it. I'm kind of just like, okay, it's a to-do list. It's just, there's been no like super holiday spirit within me. So I definitely see what you're saying. Right, R. Sager? It's rough. It is like really rough. And Thanksgiving for me was just fun because it was family. Like all of us got together as a family, which we haven't done in so long. And so it was so fun to have that. But yeah, I definitely am like, can we skip and can I get to February? I don't know. February because my dad's birthday was in January. That's the only reason I want to skip January. But yeah, it's just it's been a rough one. And so, you know, my husband Top Dog, he always, you know, this time of year and stuff, he is also always completely go go go. We've just kind of like let everything happen and just realize, oh my gosh, it's the holidays. And honestly, he is doing his best as well. But it's been a really weird few years. Right, Jedi? No, I get you. I'm not feeling it either. I did the, on Wednesday, I made the gingerbread house. And it's still standing, everyone. I'm super happy. It's still standing. And I was like happy with it. And I was like, that was exciting. But then it's like I put it away and I was like, cool, like back to work, back to doing my normal stuff. Like, yeah, I'm with you. I think a lot of people are in that space right now. It's just, it's a rough few years, I think, for people. And this time of year, it gets rough, and we've all been super busy. And even for me, it's like everyone's like, what would you like? What do you want to do? And it's like, I just want to kind of do nothing. But for me, you know, Top Dog asked, oh, are you going to stream, you know, the day before Christmas and all of that? And I said, yeah, I'm just not going to theme it to Christmas. But I still want to be here because this is what I like doing, is being with you all and just kind of chatting and having very normal conversation, right? Oh, that would be good. A prime rib would be delish. That would be so good. All right, last week you guys saw me make the peach crumble, which, by the way, I saved it. I ate some the next day. Still didn't turn out amazing. So I feel like something is burning. No, it's not. Okay. I just threw it out after I was done with it because it was just not anything I wanted. It wasn't as good. So for the blueberry crumble, I'm making it. If you guys remember, I said I make a peach crumble or a peach cobbler in my crock pot. That's what I'm going to do with the blueberry today. So just know what I'm doing. You can do with any fruit, and it includes a cake box. You can do a gluten-free cake box. So if you're a gluten-free person, get a gluten-free cake box, and it's going to work exactly the same. But for this, we got 1 can of blueberry pie filling, a big thing of blueberries, and then I got some butter and 1 vanilla cake. So I'm going to turn this crock pot on high just to kind of get it warming itself up. But I'm actually going to put the crock pot up here so you guys can see how it is, because it really is a dump and go, which I love. Yes, Top Dog, I am early today. I have something I have to do tonight, which you know because you're my husband. Let's not pretend. Everybody knows Top Dog's my husband. He knows I have something to do. But, okay, I know I'm a cooking show, and I love cooking, guys, but I have to show you this. These are the comfiest things in the world, and it's shorts. It's literally shorts, which I love, but I ended up getting those leggings that look like tights, but they're fleece lined. Oh, I'm so warm. I could wear this all year round. I had a neighbor who accidentally got my order, and she delivered them to me today, and I was so excited. So excited. Right? I love dump recipes when they work. There was this dump recipe that was really popular, I want to say like 10 years ago. Let me grab my trash real quick. I forgot to. And it was like it was supposed to be a soup, and it was like frozen or spinach, can of tomatoes, a block of cream cheese, tortellinis, and then you put just like 1 can of like broth in it. And no, we can tell what we're doing tonight. And it basically, they're like, it's a soup. But I was like, oh, that sounds great. All it was is it puffed the tortellinis up so much, it became just a puffy pasta. Delicious because the cream cheese and all that, but it really, honestly, was just a puffy pasta. And I was like, this isn't soup. So what we are doing tonight is Vegas. Some other cities have this. It's not just Vegas. There is something called house seats. And house seats is you buy a yearly membership, and they had it on sale, and you buy a yearly membership, and basically when tickets to events come up, you get to go to them for free. Like, you have to go fast. You have to like jump in and go fast and make sure you know, get the tickets done. But you get them for free, and depending on the membership you sign up for, we only do a 2-ticket membership, so certain things I get 2 tickets on. But it's crazy stuff. It's entertainment shows, it's movie premieres, it's, I mean, for Vegas, it's Raider games. There were tickets that came up, I wasn't fast enough, to the NBA tournaments that are coming to town, like the pre-opening NBA. There's everything you can think of, cirque shows, all that. So we got tickets because obviously I am a 90s kid. Well, I'm an 80s kid, but the 90s, we got tickets to a tribute band of the Spice Girls. I am so excited. So we're going to be doing that tonight, which, laugh at me all you want, but I love the Spice Girls. All right, I'm bringing everything over so you guys can see by my dump in here. Okay, let's switch cameras. All right. First things first is you're going to do the pie filling. There we go. I'm going to just scrape it out because I want as much of this filling as I can get. All right, and then from here, I'm going to just put the actual blueberries on top. Again, super simple. Then we're gonna sprinkle the cake on top. Okay. And now let me cut up some of this butter. Usually it's 1 stick. My sticks of butter are like 1 whole container of butter versus just a stick. So I'll kind of show you guys how much, just in case you do buy butter that's also different. So let me just cut some of this up. All right. So here's like the thickness. And all I'm going to do is make sure I get enough butter over this entire thing. Super, super simple, nothing too difficult. We don't mix. I'm gonna have some overlapping butters, and that's fine. Okay, so just like this, and then I'm sitting it in the crock pot. Okay, that is how easy that is, guys. So yeah, sitting it in the crock pot. I put it on high. In about an hour, I'll turn it to medium just because I don't want anything to burn. But you just let it sit, basically medium high, 3 hours. That's it. It's done. It'll take care of the rest. Now, when I do the peach, I didn't do it with this one just because I don't know how it would taste. But when I do it with my peach crumble peach cobbler, on top of the actual cake mix, I also sprinkle cinnamon, nutmeg, kind of all that yummy, yummy stuff that also makes it all, you know, warm and fall-like. So feel free, if there's something extra that you're like, ooh, I want some of this or some of this in it, do it. Like, sprinkle it on top of that cake mix. Even sprinkle it on top of the fruit itself if you want. Brown sugars, anything extra you'd want in the cobbler. But that's it. We're just letting this sit now. So, and by the way, I think that might be the only time we're on the stove today. It's all ovens today. A lot of oven work. But we've got, my ovens are at 435 and one is at 400. So I had to go 435 because one thing had to get cooked at 425. One thing had to be cooked at 450. But I'm cooking them at the same time. So I needed to just go in the middle. Just go in the middle. We make it work. Yeah, Jedi, it's really good. It is one of the recipes, the cobbler kind of recipe. It's one of the ones I give out to a lot of people. If they're like, I just want to make something quick and yummy in a crock pot for dessert, I always tell them, please do this. It's so, so good. Okay, so we got our carrots. and our butternut squash. They both go in for about 20 minutes and then one goes back in. So let's just prepare everything. So we're doing honey roasted carrots that are gonna have pomegranates on top. Now, the other thing is we're gonna be putting some like dill, parsley, thyme. We're gonna be doing a cute little thing on top. I'll show you guys kind of the picture of what she did. So we are going to be doing that as well. But she does ask for goat cheese. We are not goat cheese people in our family, so I'm doing feta instead because we do love our feta here. So let's see. All right, let's start. Let's get to carrots. And if you're ever wondering too, because it took me a minute. I am not a pomegranate person, but my store, it was Walmart. I went to Walmart. And at the front of the store where the pre-packaged like cut up fruits were, that's where pomegranate seeds were. So if you're like, where on earth would I find those? That's where you find them. At least in my stores, that's where we find them. Okay. So I washed these last night, and it's a no peel kind of thing. Good call on the cheese swap, right? I didn't want to. If I bought goat cheese, we'd put it on here and then I'd throw it away. We're just not goat cheese people. It's just not our thing, and that's fine. Okay, so let's see here. So this prep is gonna be easy. It's more the sauce that's gonna go on top. Because it's actually, we're gonna olive oil these. You know what, I might get a bowl instead. Let's do that. Okay, we're gonna olive oil, salt, and pepper. Put them on a plate and you're done. It's the sauce that's gonna go on top of it. Oh no, Jedi, oh my gosh. You know what's interesting is I forget that we have like super Walmarts here. So they're massive. They are bigger than like Costco's and Sam's Clubs. They're massive here. And then whenever we go back to California, like they're not really allowed there. And so I'm always like, oh yeah, no, they don't have that. They don't have this. But not having shampoo, that's harsh. That is harsh. All right. Let me put salt on here. Yeah, there were definitely some things I couldn't find in ours. Usually I can do a whole recipe with everything that I need. But there were definitely some things, I don't know if it's this time of year, that were difficult to find or non-existent. Alright, I'm just grabbing gloves real quick just so I can get in there and mix with my hands. I'm gonna need some more gloves soon. Okay, Top. Oh my gosh, you have a flagship store. Wow. But it's ghetto. You'd think they'd like, that would be the cream of the crop. Okay. Alright, I'm just taking all of these, making sure everything's nicely covered. Nothing crazy with this. Again, here's what it looks like. There's, ooh, you can feel the salt. You can see the peppers. All of that. Okay. So much easier with gloves. Okay. Let me get a pan here. She doesn't specify to do anything as far as adding any like tin foil or anything, so I'm not going to. I'm actually going to just leave it as such. Let me grab some tongs. I love roasted carrots. They have turned into one of our weekly vegetables that we eat. So I'm excited for this. I know that in general, other than the pomegranate seeds, Top Dog will like it. So he'll try it without the pomegranate seed. That's definitely not his-ish. Okay, so we have our carrots here. I'm gonna put them behind me because we're gonna work on the butternut squash, and then we'll come back and do the sauce that's gonna be on top of these. Because the butternut squash, I think they said something like I had to put it in the microwave for like 2 minutes. I've never made butternut squash. Okay, where are you? There you go. Okay. Butternut squash, prick a fork. Okay, so here we go. We got this. They said 2, and they also said, or a honey nut. I've never had a honey nut or even heard of it. Have you guys? I was kind of shocked. This is what it says to do, by the way. And then I have to put it in the microwave. For 2 to 3 minutes. Ooh, it is juicy. We'll say if you have any aggression, do this. It's like those smash rooms. I've always wanted to do them. Okay, 3 minutes. I'm just gonna stick it in there. Okay. And then when that's done, we're gonna cut in half, scoop out the seeds. But in the meantime, we'll put everything together that's gonna go into it. So I need to get my milk, which isn't over here, but I got pesto. They actually said just some pre-made pesto. So I went with Rouse, and the only reason I went with Rouse is because they also, in the eggplant parm, they actually said to go with Rouse marinara. So I was like, I'll go with their pesto too. So we got to get milk, sage and thyme. Just gonna grab all my herbs here. Okay. There's a lot today. Okay. Milk, thyme, sage, and then our frozen spinach and garlic. Okay. Also said ricotta next, and red pepper flakes. Perfect. Okay. All right, so we've got milk, pesto, sage, thyme, spinach, garlic, ricotta, red pepper flakes. And we're gonna put it all in a bowl and then season salt and pepper and then add fontina cheese. Ah, thank you, Top. All right, let's grab that fontina cheese. And then Top, just so you know, I know you hadn't had breakfast yet, so I set some aside over there. Just in case you decide you're hungry, we got it. Okay. All right, so let's mix all these things together. This is pretty simple. Okay, first thing is, oh, it says heavy cream, not milk. Okay, I need to switch this up. Okay, here we go. Fourth cup of heavy cream. Here we go. I'm actually super excited about this. I love pesto. I love butternut squash. So I am just hoping this tastes as amazing as I think it will. So, yeah, the puppies went upstairs to have a little nap time. Next is a 4th cup of this pesto basil. I didn't pull any of my little supplies that I usually just keep right in front of me. Here we go, a 4th cup. Which doesn't seem like a lot. That's okay. We'll do a little extra. Just more for me to have some pesto here at home. For snacks, I eat like mozzarella cheese. So this is perfect because then I'll just put a little mozzarella. All right, stick that in the fridge. Okay, so we got our 4th cup there. All right. How much of this? 8 ounces, and I had to get a 12 ounce. So a little over half. There we go. Stick that back in the freezer. Okay. Let's see. Let me just kind of get that back. Just a little bit more cream in here. They creaked into bed. Oh. Okay, and then a pinch of the flakes. So we'll just do that right there. Because we're going to get into all the cutting here in a second. For ricotta cheese, you need another 4th cup. Hey, Miss Yori! I did not go to the meetup. I ended up needing to do some stuff. What about you? Did you go? I know I want to try to make another one. Or you know what it was too, is when I went to go look, they were sold out of tickets except for like the VIP ones. So I didn't go. But yeah, we're making the rainbow today. I'm super excited, like all foods. Okay. Oh, does anybody love, I love sage so much. So I need a teaspoon of this. I just love the smell of it so much. Okay. Look at this. Look at all this green, guys. I'm so excited that we're getting all this yummy, yummy food in. I will tell you guys, this is definitely a menu for me, not so much Top Dog. He probably won't eat too much of this. This ain't his ish. I didn't start on time. Oh no! Oh, what a bummer! Yeah, hopefully they get it figured out for next month. I'd like to see if I could go to the Las Vegas meetup next month for sure. I hope all their people showed up though. I hope everybody came. All right, and then we got some thyme here, guys. By the way, this is the thing I couldn't find yesterday, but I cleaned out my fridge and it was hiding back there. So I was super excited that I was able to find thyme. Obviously, find some thyme. But let's see here. I'm really excited though. So today we're gonna have every single color of the rainbow in here and represented. And I think this is going to be our first fully vegetarian too. I did find some Top. It was actually hidden. I cleaned out our fridge this morning. I started watching YouTube videos this morning of like people cleaning their houses. and I don't like have a dirty house by any means, but it makes me want to clean my house even more. So I just like started scrubbing baseboards and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, yeah, we got this. And then I decided I'm going to clean out the fridge, which wasn't really that dirty. But then I'm glad I did because I found thyme, which is what I needed for this recipe, and we couldn't find. And I was like, that's fine. I'll use dried thyme, which is not a problem if that's what you have. Okay. So we got our thyme and our sage. We just kind of get this going. And by the way, guys, I didn't mention this with a crock pot. Every time you open it, it's as if you took 30 minutes off the clock. I don't know if you guys know that. So if you don't, just realize that. Definitely just let your crock pot do its thing. I was by myself. Oh no! Well, next month, yes, we are definitely going to try to go to next month's. Let's meet up and we can stand together. I didn't even see how many. 4. There we go. Okay. Let me add a little extra. As always. Yeah, I don't do great in group settings because I don't like being late. And so for me, if it's something that starts late or people don't show up, I keep thinking I'm in the wrong place or something happens. Like I am just, maybe I'm just too studious because that's just how I am. Hence why I even started early today, because I was like, I can't be late tonight. Like I'm gonna have plenty of time. Ooh, okay, so you need some of those. Okay, I am going to send you some, Jedi. I'll put some in Discord. I've got some great like meat recipes that you can put in a Dutch oven, and they're supposed to sit for like very low heat for 6 hours, and they're amazing. Like I have everything from short ribs to Asian pork shoulder. I've got a lot of things that we just eat on our own, and that's what I do. I start them and then they just sit low and slow, and it's amazing. So yeah, I will send you some. Okay. Here we go. All the yumminess of garlic. Who doesn't love that? Okay. So the last thing we have is the fontina, but we're only doing a 1/4 cup, it said. And then the remaining of it over the top. Okay, that's simple. So we're gonna get the mandolin out to do this. I actually should probably buy a cheese grater, but the mandolin works. For me, it works. All right. Let's move everything over here. But yes, Miss Ori, we will for sure hang out at one of them. And I know Miss Ori and me, we are still figuring it out. If you do not know, she is a DJ here on Twitch, guys, and is over. I think we should. I bet you we could do something really fun, especially with like chocolate. I don't know. We got to figure it out. Uh-oh. Did you, Miss Ori? Fontina is so soft. I might not have even needed it to do this. Getting it down as much as I can. Ooh, okay. Oh, did I freeze? Okay, it's back. Okay. we're gonna just kind of pull apart this rest of it. It's pretty, Fontina's really soft. So because of that, we can kind of just pull it. Weird internet blip, but we're good now. Okay. Yeah, I know, I don't know how much you guys heard, but yes, Miss Yori, let's for sure get together. I was going to say after the holiday season, let's figure out something, DJ and cooking, and oh, I love it. I think it'd be awesome, like having you DJ, I'll cook, like we'll do something. Because that to me sounds like such a good time. Okay. Fontina cheese, you guys can see I'm like pulling it apart. It's very, very soft cheese. Because it's just going to melt, I'm not shredding it too much. The shredded stuff I will put on the top portion, like it steaks to do. But I'm just going to mix this up. So this is our mixture that's going to go in there. Which, ooh, this smells so good. Garlicky, basil-y, the sage, the thyme. Oh, it smells so good. The cheesiness, all the cheese. All right. Whoop. Gotta save all the good stuff. Okay. So this is going to be the filling that goes in that butternut squash. So once we put it on there, we'll put the rest of the cheese, put little salt and pepper in, then put this on top. Okay. Put foil on top for 20 minutes, remove, and then cook for 20 minutes more. Okay. I'm not too worried about this. So this is 40. And I'm going to see here, I think our carrots are only 20. So we'll put the carrots in at the second part of that to kind of get our sides. I'm just trying to find my other piece here. And then our oven fried eggplant parm, that goes in for a little bit too. That goes in for about 20-30 minutes. Okay, this isn't too bad. Not too bad at all. It's very melty. Right? Cheesy, melty goodness. Okay, so I'm going to stick, this is what it looks like, the filling. I'm going to stick that to the side. Let's get that butternut squash out. And then we gotta cut him in half. Oh, he's not too hard to cut. Okay. Okay. He's definitely warm. Which, again, we stuck him in the microwave for 3 minutes. Woo! Let's see if I can just crack him open. Actually, now that I have a cut line, I can go all the way through. There we go. I heard him crack. I need a bigger knife. All right, we're gonna pry him open. All right, no, we're not. Okay, here we go. So I can see where he's trying to line up here. Okay, there we go. All right, he's not perfect, but that's fine. Okay, inside the butternut. Oh my gosh! Peanut butter, thank you! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you! I gotta get you on the board! Ah, thank you, peanut butter, how are you? Oh my gosh. You guys, my board, it is getting overtaken. Thank you. Guys, Peanut Butter Rampage is amazing. Go check her out. I met her at TwitchCon. She is one of the coolest people. I know I had to put your name tight, but there you go. Oh my gosh. We are cooking up the rainbow today. That was the theme that was picked yesterday, last week, was cook something that represents every color of the rainbow. So that's what we're doing today. Heard you telling people, DJ, that isn't really my thing. I'm a music person. Oh, okay. Thank you for that, Miss Yori. I love it. Oh, you're getting stuff down around the house. Yeah, peanut butter. I did that this morning. I was telling them I watched all these like cleaning videos and I was just like, I'm gonna clean my house. And of course I did like a deep clean on the kitchen, which is now just getting destroyed, but it's okay. Okay, we're just scooping out all the seeds. Now, what's interesting, I'll say, is my butternut squash only has that much room for topping. So I think I'm gonna do a little extra, like scooping, because that's not enough for all that stuff we just made. Okay. It's just like doing pumpkins. All the little hairs, all those little hairs everywhere. I'm just gonna keep doing that. And let me scroll down because for some reason it didn't want to scroll for me. There we go. Oh, you did end up going. That's awesome. Yeah, I need to keep up and pay more attention to when they do stuff. I am not the best at Discord at all. Like, I post my recipes. I'll see other things that you all do if you post in there, but I am not the best at looking at other Discords for when things are happening. Okay, there we go, almost clean. And you can clean this with a melon baller if you want. That helps kind of dig out everything. Or again, I'm just using a teaspoon, a metal teaspoon measuring cup. Or measuring spoon, not a measuring cup. Okay, let's get all these seeds off. Make my hands a little less orange. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do something because they say to put it in the cavity, but that's it. That's not enough of everything we just created. So let me get a tablespoon. It's a good substitute for pumpkin pie. Oh, I never even thought of that. Oh, this is going to be way too difficult to do that. Okay, let's see here. Maybe I just chunk out some. Or you know what? It can go on top. I'm going to just put some lines in here and hopefully it finds its way in there. That's all we're hoping for. Okay, and then we gotta olive oil this, salt and pepper it, and then put the stuff on. And I'll rub it in just a second. Would you do it the same way, Jedi, with butternut squash? Like that you would for a pumpkin, like roast it and then puree and all that? Would it be kind of the same style of making it? Glove time. Oh, I need water. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love butternut squash. Top Dog does not like it, so this is not his favorite. I will say this was supposed to be my yellow. It's definitely more orange, but I'm going to accept it. We're saying it's yellow, guys. Because we got, for red, we've got pomegranate seeds and marinara, so tomatoes. For orange, we have carrots, For yellow, butternut squash. For green, all the herbs and pesto that we have. And then blue is blueberries. Purple, eggplant parm, the eggplant. Spaghetti squash though. See, I love spaghetti squash. Top does not. It is not his favorite thing in the world to eat this kind of stuff. Okay. I'm going to use this dish right here. Let me heat it up with some olive oil. Absolutely love this. We got this at a local Italian place near us, and it's an unfiltered extra virgin olive oil. It's so deliciously yummy. At first I was like, I'm not going to notice a difference. Nope, I do. Oh, right? Always. Oh, peanut butter makes some good food. I see her, you guys, she makes delicious food. Okay. All right, let's put our filling in. Again, I'm first gonna just fill the cavity and then we're just gonna put it on top because these squashes definitely don't have enough of a cavity. And again, this is our spinach, basil, pesto, sage, all that. So this is also where we're getting our green here. And then we're going to top it with more of that Fontina cheese. Okay. Who decides? And then here's our cheese. Yeah. Oh, this is looking good, guys. Just because there's cheese and all my favorite things on here. Okay. I love it. I'm going to have to use this again, so let me put it over here. Okay, guys, so I'm going to put tin foil on this, but look at this. There is butternut squash with the spinach pesto stuffing and, you know, guys, all the herbs and everything we did. And then the cheese on top. Let's get some tin foil. I'm just going to tin foil this up. I think the cheese is going to stick to it a little too much, but we'll see. Okay, we're going to stick it in the 435 for 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, hey! How are you? Hold on, let me set my timer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 25 minutes, there you go. Oh my gosh, Raiders, Bish is here. Welcome, thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, how was your stream? Was it amazing? What did you stream today? Oh my gosh. We are cooking up the rainbow today. So if you are new, welcome. I am a family-friendly streamer that does cooking and baking. On Sundays, I do 4-course meals. So appetizer, sides, main dish, dessert. And it's always themed. And then on Wednesdays, I kind of just bring it down a bit and take you into my normal house here with a good dinner, all of that. Right? I know I haven't seen you since then. Have you recovered? That was crazy. From BlizzCon, that was crazy. I love it though. But yeah, we today, so honey roasted carrots, butternut, or a pesto butternut squash. That's actually just what went in. Eggplant parm and a blueberry crumble. Right, barely. Did any of us? I think I'm the only one because I was DD, so I was on the water train. I may have been the only one. Perfectly fine after that. Oh my gosh, but yeah, no, we are living it up. You guys, you all know I've had this little competition with Top Dog. If you didn't know, Top Dog is my husband. He is my moderator. He is also a streamer. He's an 18 and up gaming streamer, Variety Gaming. And oh my gosh, I am 2 people away. No, 3 people. I'm 3 people away from beating him on follows. You know how exciting that is? It's our friendly competitions we have here at home. I forgot you were DD. Oh my gosh, and bitch, I took so many pictures. I need to send them to you. Or maybe not. Maybe we don't need to remember the night. Oh my gosh, Top Dog is the best. I will say, he is amazing. He might still be in bed. He just woke up like right after I started streaming. Probably not. I love it. Dog Pack leading the way. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm grabbing the eggplants, guys, for our eggplant parm. Oh my gosh, that was so fun though. So fun. Honestly, knowing too, it was like my first BlizzCon. It was amazing. Show a puppy. Hey, Sierra. Okay, you guys are gonna have to wait a second. All my puppies are upstairs sleeping with the Top Dog. So let me see if I can grab one. I'll grab the one that follows me around most of the time. Roxy! Roxy, 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 Roxy! Come here. Come here, good girl. Oh, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. All right, guys, I got a puppy. She does not take much convincing. This is the Roxy. Oh, here is the Roxinator. She is if you're new, she is a French Bulldog. She's only about 23 pounds, 2 years old. She has no terrier in her. I know everyone thinks she's a Boston Terrier. She is not. And she is the younger of the 2. She's the only one who can go up and down the stairs. My other one, named Stella, I will have to have Top Dog bring her down because she is too scared of stairs. So, but you got your puppy. Thank you, Sierra Fish, for using your sprinkle points. I appreciate it. I know, right, Miss Yori? I'll say this, though. Top Dog, he is a late night guy. Okay, so we're going to cut. I don't think I needed to do that. Let's see here. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh.
Here's the other one.
Top Dog's here with the other one. No one even had to use points for that. Here is the other one. That is Stella Bella. And she's 26 pounds, full Frenchie. Everyone knows she's a Frenchie.
She's so
no one
tired.
guesses her. She's very tired. She is our sleeping babes. She will sleep like 20 hours a day. Yeah. So that is Stella, and she's about 2.5 years old. She's our little chunky monkey.
I guess I'm awake now.
You are. You're awake.
Ugh.
Did you see I put your breakfast over there?
Okay. Oh. It's wrong breakfast.
Oh. He's complaining it's wrong. Are you sure she's not part cat? You know what? We make jokes that she is Jedi. Because
We really do. Yeah.
she honestly, she does cat things. So I realized, I know I cut the eggplant a little wrong. I cut it in half when I didn't need to. But we do with what we got. So I'm just going to do like half because it all goes in one tray. So all I'm doing right now, guys, is cutting the eggplant. And then we'll season it with salt and all that. Top Dog eating his breakfast, right?
Yes, good morning.
And by the way, the only thing he has for breakfast, guys, cereal.
Yep.
What is your favorite cereal if you eat it? I can tell you right now, this man eats, okay, Honey Nut Cheerios, Honey Grams, Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks, Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're having today.
Oh, Golden Graham.
Oh, and Golden Graham.
If I were to have like one cereal that was my favorite though, it'd be Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay, so his favorite is Honey Nut Cheerios. Ha, Bish! He says, I see you! He's wearing his Niners shirt. The Niners play.
Go Niners!
His aunt actually saw George Kittle in the bank yesterday,
Yeah.
which I have, like, anybody who is that kind of personality, the Gronk, the Kittle, I always have a little NFL crush on them. So I was like, what? Oh, Broncos got their butts whooped. Oh, what was the final score? Was it as bad as the Chargers and the Raiders, though? Where, what was it? The Raiders were up 42-0, and then they finally scored the Chargers?
Yeah, but then they kept scoring more. So it was like 48-7 or something.
48-7 was the final?
Something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad.
So, you don't want to talk about it. Our neighbor is a huge Broncos fan. What is so funny is when I was young, we lived in Colorado, and my dad was a huge Niners fan, and he hated Elway. And that's when we lived there, was when Elway was on the team. So he was always like, why do I live here? I'm going to snooze this so we don't have to worry about an ad right now for a few minutes. Okay, we're going to do olive oil, salt, and pepper. Salt and pepper here. Okay.
Getting too excited about Spice Girls.
I am. Guys, I get to see not the real Spice Girls, but a tribute of the Spice Girls today. Okay, I saw Rufio. Reese's Puffs? Heck yes. I love Reese's Puffs, and I know everyone's going to be like, oh, I love the peanut butter crunch. What's it called? Captain Crunch, the peanut butter?
Yeah.
I don't care that it tears your mouth up. I love it so much. So good. You're jelly of my double ovens. They're very nice. Honestly, the reason we bought this place that we're in is because of the kitchen. I'll have to take I don't think I've ever shared like a full shot of our kitchen. The island, you guys are halfway on it. So I still have a whole nother half after that, and then it goes probably about 6 feet that way. It's giant, and then the two ovens, like it's literally, this is what sold me on this, because I love baking, cooking, all of that. So it sold me. It sold me on this. I need some more olive oil. Who knew eggplant soaks everything up? I've never cooked eggplant before. I remember as a kid, my big Cookie Crisp. Oh my gosh. You eat it. I love it. Hopefully she doesn't burn out. Okay. Here we go. So those are just our eggplants. We're going to let that sit for a second. And then we're going to mix up everything else that's going to go in this. So this is interesting because it's a baked one. So we're going to stir together olive oil, breadcrumbs, some parm, cheese, and more cheese, guys. By the way, I found out here in Vegas, so I am a mozzarella stick. If it is on a menu, I am getting it because it's like my favorite thing to eat is fried cheese. There is a place here in Vegas that does like a 12-inch mozzarella stick. I'm gonna find it. I gotta rewatch where it's from because I'm gonna do it.
And it's not normal mozzarella sticks. Huh?
No, it's not normal. They take a chunk of mozzarella and actually cut it through. So it's giant. It's pretty much as big as a Subway foot-long sandwich. Like as thick, as long. Like I have to. All right. So now we're gonna do olive oil, breadcrumbs. Let's grab these. Olive oil. Let me come over here to the pantry. Get my breadcrumbs. Here we go. What else? Parm and oregano. Okay. Let's grab this Parmesan. Okay, and then oregano. Some fresh oregano over here. Okay, before I do that, Told you guys I'd have to use this thing again. Yeah, we were looking at, I mean, not anytime soon, but there was this style of house that they're building that is so awesome. And we're like, oh, it's perfect. Like, in a few years, because it's a new development, so it'll still be here. But everything we loved about it, they decided to stop doing it. So we're like, okay, never mind. Okay. Just get this parm in here. Let's see. Perfect. It says it only wants a half cup, which is 4 ounces. This is actually a 5 ounce. So we'll just do it a little extra cheesy. Ooh. Ooh. But I'm excited tomorrow. So I live here in Vegas. We're going to go see the Bellagio display, right? They change it every few months. And obviously right now it's their Christmas one. But I'm excited. I heard there's some gingerbread, which that is my thing. So I'm excited to go see that, see what happens. All right, and I know an ad is starting soon. I'm just going to be, if you're on ads, I'm just going to be grating this and then adding in all of those ingredients that we just pulled. Woo! Okay, here we go. I buy the blocks of cheese to save some money, but it's also a really good arm workout. Okay. Woo, we're almost there. Almost there. Smells so good. So also guys, you know, I'll wait until it's done. But if you have any ideas for a theme you want, today's is rainbow. These are themes from you guys. Even if you just follow me or if you're just in chat and you have a theme, send it my way. I will add it to our jar. Woo. That is where this one came from. Okay. Woo. Okay. I think the rest of this. Oh, this lovely Parmesan cheese. The girls are right under me. They are like, yes, Mom, drop the cheese.
Fold the cheese, Becca.
Fold the cheese. I'm just going to dice up the rest of this. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's the last thing that needs cheese. Okay, so we have... I'll be in and out. Okay, no problem. Bish, thank you so much for that. I know Top Dog's going to be watching the game too. Okay, 3/4 cup panko. Panko, or breadcrumbs. Not panko, breadcrumbs. Which is awesome because that means that'll pretty much take out the rest of my breadcrumbs. Instead of spill the tea. Spill the cheese, right? Oh gosh, they want that for sure. And a 4th cup of the parm. I'm out of my 4th cups over here, so let's get another set. Let's get this parm in here. Yeah, a little over a 4th cup, not a problem. Okay, I am so excited. And this is interesting because we're not going to fry it. Most of the time you have to, I think, fry eggplant parm. We're not doing that. And then it wants oregano, 2 tablespoons. That's going to be actually a lot of this. So, and with any of these, so all I'm doing is you hold it from the top and you just pull it. And that's how you get this divided up. Obviously, the closer you get to the top, it's not as strong. So you have to kind of hold it, but you guys can see. And look at that, cleans it right off. Right off. Okay. That might be about 2 tablespoons. We'll do one more just in case. Oh, this fresh oregano smells so good. such a good pizza sauce almost. Okay. And then we're just mincing it. You can see you just kind of go back and forth with your fingers on top of the blade. And then I'll kind of move it around and I just make a little circle, little half circles around it. It's almost like a rocking action, just back and forth. But the better your knives are, the sharper they are, the better. I know everyone's like, I don't want to cut myself. You will cut yourself more with dull knives than you ever will with sharp knives. Okay, I might have done this just right. Come on. Aha! Perfect. 2 tablespoons. Love it. Clean this off a bit. Okay, and then 2 tablespoons olive oil. That's what it wants. And we're going to stir it all together. Easy. Okay, so this is like sauce number 1. I think this is the topping. Because now in another bowl, we're going to put together some pesto with some ricotta. I'm just going to use this. And it just wants me to stir it up. So this is going to be our breading that I'm sure goes on top. And bakes all lovely. Let's see here. Okay. Let's get all that out. Perfect. Okay, so there's our breading. Super simple, super easy. Stick that back here. Now we'll do the other piece, which it says, and then the cheese I'm going to set aside as well because it has us put it on the top. So ricotta, pesto, and a pinch of red peppers. So let's get all that stuff from the fridge real quick. Okay. Ricotta, pesto, pinch, red pepper. Let's get that in this. Oh no, Jedi, oh, that hurts. Yeah, honestly, chef knives are a little bit different. I don't use them too much. There's too much rocking that like has to take place. So I can't do them. I mean, I have a few chef knives that I use, but I use kind of your standard knives. I just make sure they're really nice and strong. 1 whole cup, guys. A whole cup of ricotta. But yeah, no, I can tell you, everybody who uses my chef knives, because I'll have people come over and they want to cook with me, or, you know, they're like, oh, we're in the kitchen together. They grab one of the chef knives and I will warn them. I'll say, that's very sharp. It's a little different. Be careful. I've never had not one person not cut themselves using it. Like, everybody cuts themselves, and I feel bad, but I do warn everybody. Like, it gets a little crazy. Okay, 1 cup of that. And then it wants 3/4 cup, which is about what's left in here, of the pesto. I didn't know if anybody, so I have had a piece, like a bite of eggplant parm before. It's not something I order. Does it normally have pesto in it? I didn't think it did. I always thought it was just marinara. Okay, and then we're going to just mix this all up. Which is perfect. We got more green here, guys. Cooking those rainbows. Kitchen just filled with blood of other chefs. Kind of is. Sad to say, guys. But I can get the stain out. That's important. There's no evidence. No evidence at all. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so this is interesting. So I have to pat the eggplant dry. Okay, that's kind of what's happening. Prepare it on the baking sheet. Okay. Roast. Oh, okay, so this is interesting. Okay. So we're actually going to roast these first with nothing on them for 25 to 30 minutes. And then we'll layer it with all the stuff we just made. So with that in mind then, I'm gonna actually put, this doesn't have to, but these two definitely have to go in the fridge. So let me put this in the fridge real quick. Just because we don't want anything going bad. Let's grab this. Okay. So we're just gonna put these on. And it's definitely not gonna need to. I did them kind of thinner, but we'll roast for like 20 minutes. And then we layer, which is interesting because I might put the cheese mixture, that pesto cheese, I might put that in a pastry bag so I can just like dollop in between, because they want us to layer marinara on the bottom and then eggplant like this, ricotta, just like lasagna. Okay, ricotta, marinara, keep doing that, and then the top, marinara, mozzarella, and the rest of our Parmesan. Okay. Actually, not too crazy. All right, I'm gonna put this in 20 minutes. These are our eggplants at 400 degrees. Which I'm excited. So if you guys remember, our butternut squash is in there right now. And that has to cook again for 20 minutes, but it's gonna cook now with those carrots that are right there. But we do need to make the sauce for the carrots. So this sauce is going to be olive oil, garlic, olive oil. So the breading that they have is, let me see where it goes. We made the breading, but let me see. That is not the right recipe I'm looking at. So let me see. Drizzle both sides, da-da-da, prepare the baking sheet. Okay, I did that. Half cup on the bottom of marinara. Arrange eggplant over the sauce. Overlapping as needed. Put the ricotta mixture, spread evenly. Spread another marinara, repeat layer twice. Add the remaining eggplant, marinara, mozzarella. Okay, so this is what they have. So we're gonna cook it for 30 minutes. Remove a foil. And then we sprinkle the crumb mixture on top and cook that for about 15 minutes. So it's almost a lasagna-y, like we're not individually breading it, we're adding the breading to the top, which is quite interesting because I'm used to each piece being breaded. All right, let's take this sucker out. I will show you guys what this looks like. This is part one of the butternut squash. Let's see how it looks. Because now we're going to uncover it and then cook it for 20 more minutes. Ooh! Okay. A lot of cheese coming off on that foil, just like I thought. But that's okay. Let me grab this. Perfect. And we're still really hard, which I was expecting. They said, you know, that your butternut will still be really, really hard. But we're going to stick this back in. 20 minutes, guys. 20 more minutes or until soft. So we're going to put him in. And then we're going to put these carrots in as well. Oop, oop, oop. Okay. 20 minutes. Nope, not 2. 20. 20. All right. Okay, now for what's going to go on top of those carrots. So we've got olive oil. Okay, garlic, parsley, dill. So garlic. This is the dill. Let's grab the parsley. Got some parsley here. Garlic, parsley, dill, and thyme. Ooh, excuse me, thyme. Okay. Easy. All right, not too bad. As always, I'm actually going to do a new knife now because that one's getting quite dirty. So let's grab a small bowl here. Let's add the herbs. We're going to add the garlic last because it's the smelliest. So what about, oh, and then some honey. Okay, so this will be kind of drizzled on top. This is where we'll get those honey roasted carrots. Okay, I was like, where does the honey come in? All right, 1/3 cup of oil. Let's do it. Yeah, and even the marinara for the eggplant parm we're not making from scratch. In fact, the recipe book suggests that rouse. So that's what we're doing. I was like, okay, we won't make it from scratch. Which I'm fine with. I've made it, I think, marinara from scratch for a few streams now. So I was excited to be like, okay, we don't need to do that from scratch this time. But I'm interested with how it's going to be. Like, I wonder if next time we make it, like, I pre-bread all the individual pieces of eggplant and you lay it down that way. I don't know. I'm interested to see how this turns out. Okay, 1/4 cup of parsley. So this is almost going to be like a little chimichurri-ish, I think. Okay. This should definitely hit my 4th cup mark. Might be a little more than I need, but that's okay. I may not have gotten enough dill though, because they want a lot of dill on this. But we'll see, because it's gonna want only 1 garlic clove. And if you guys didn't know as well, I have started, I'm not great at it, but I have started multi-streaming on YouTube as well. So that's pretty exciting. So if you ever want to share with family or friends, and maybe, I know for me, a lot of people do not have Twitch, so I just tell them to go on YouTube, and you can definitely watch the stream. They'll stay up there. But the other piece to that too is I just won't be able to chat with you. I'm only chatting with my Twitch people. So, okay, 4th cup parm, done, out the books. I'm just gonna clean this off. How much time do you want? 2 tablespoons. Okay, so that's a lot of time. So let's go ahead. And it's kind of the same thing. Fold it from the top. And you just kind of, you can do a bunch at once. You just might miss just a few of them. But yeah, okay, here we go. But yeah, on YouTube it's also Becca with Flour. So everything is Becca with Flour. Okay. Let's just see if there's any extras I can get off. Alright. I can hear the bubbling, which is good. Okay. I'm just going to keep going because 2 tablespoons of this is going to be a lot of time. Smells so good. And it's okay, like obviously you're gonna get some of the stocky pieces, like the wooded pieces in it. It's perfectly fine. It's not like gonna make your dish turn out bad or anything. It's still a part of the time. So, and again, you know, you kind of mince this down. So a lot of it won't even be noticed. You obviously just don't want giant pieces of it in there. Okay. Woo! Sorry guys, my nose is kind of runny today. All right. Ooh, I feel like that may be enough. We'll see. Might be just a little shy. Thankfully, thyme leaves are so small that the mincing process really doesn't take that long. Okay. Tablespoon, right? Not a teaspoon. Okay. Okay, 1. Yeah, I'm going to be a little short. Okay, let's see if I can take any from here. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a few more leaves. Not too many more, but a few. Oh, there's a little, I don't like that thyme. Just was a little too brown. That's why I threw that one out. It started to get to kind of a mushy stage. We don't need that. We don't need no mush. Okay, this should be enough. There we go. Okay, 2 tablespoons thyme out the door. All right, I'm gonna just fold this up, stick it back in its little packaging here. Okay, dill. This is where I think, so for dill, because it's so thin, you could do the same thing, but I tend to just kind of take off the stem. And then I'll cut everything else. Like this one's kind of got a lot of stem, so I'll do something like that. Dill always reminds me of like a Whoville tree. Because it's like fluffy, like, here's what it looks like. Little Whoville tree. That's always what it reminds me of. And I love dill. I think it's so yummy. Like when I make egg salad sandwiches or something kind of like that, like a more I want to say like a wet texture, kind of, because tzatziki, right? Tzatziki is dill, so has a lot of dill in it. Okay, we're gonna strip that just a little bit. Okay, it wants a 1/4 cup of this, so that's why I did so much. And again, dill is so fine that you don't really have to dice it too much. I just dice it because I keep the stems in there, like some of the stems. So I want to make sure there's nothing connected to a stem. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Ah, my nose. Okay, 1/4 cup. Let's see if I did it. Yes, I did. 1/4 cup. Dill. What's the dealio? Okay, that'll be enough jokes from me, guys. I promise. No, it won't. You all know I do more and more. Okay, dill done. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of clean that little area up. Okay, we got 7 more minutes on our eggplant. And she just wants 1 of these guys, 1 of the garlics. So we're only going to do 1, but I'm going to chop it really fine. I mean, most of the time I mince things fine, but this one I'm going to do real fine because there's no cooking of it. It's just going to be raw garlic in this. which is kind of why I joke my husband and I don't get sick, is because of all the raw garlic I put in everything. Like, it's supposed to be one of the best things for colds and whatnot. And him and I are pretty good at not getting too many colds. And I swear it's because of garlic, guys. Okay. And then we're gonna grab the honey and we'll put the honey in here. How much honey do they want? Just a tablespoon. Okay, I'm not even gonna measure that. I'm just gonna put in. Okay, as I sit here with my nose all crazy. Okay, so, ooh, honey. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be good. Again, things are probably not gonna come out on the same time today, but that's okay. Don't judge what I use my knives for. Okay. That's about a tablespoon. All right. So we're gonna mix this up. Oh yeah, it's like a fun chimichurri type sauce. Like you guys can kind of see, just very different herbs. And they do want some salt and pepper in here as well. So let's grab that. Pepper. Salt. So, this is going to be so good. I think I'm going to need a little bit more olive oil though. Oh no, it's good. Okay. So here you guys go. So here is the herbs that are going to go on top of our carrots. Let me... Oh. Oh my gosh, I could just eat that, by the way. That's so good. So good. Okay. It's like got the kick of the garlic and the pepper and then the sweet of the honey. Like so deliciously yummy. All right. Okay. So we've got 7 minutes left for the carrots and the butternut squash, which I don't think the butternut squash is going to be done. I feel like that's still going to need some more time. We've got 4 minutes or a little under 4 minutes left for the eggplant. So let's read over, because the squash is pretty much done. It's just cooking it till it's actually done. So we're going to look over this lovely kind of eggplant parm. We're going to be putting it in this dish. And so we need our marinara, which like I said, I just did the Rouse marinara. And then kind of everything else that we did. So the breading is going to go on the top later on. Yeah, so that'll go on later on. So again, we're just going to keep putting that to the side. Let's grab that cheese mixture. So our ricotta pesto cheese mixture, the rest of our Parmesan, and then we need mozzarella. Mozzarella. I did buy this pre-done. I was like, I'm not gonna try to grade mozzarella. Alright. So the first thing it says to do is we're going to put a layer. Put the mozzarella over here. So it goes, I'm going to read this one more time just so we make sure I don't mess anything up. Okay. Layer of sauce, then eggplant, then ricotta, then sauce, eggplant, ricotta, sauce, eggplant, ricotta. The rest of the marinara, the rest of all the cheeses, so the Parmesan and then 1 cup of the mozzarella. Okay, and then from there, we bake it for about 30 minutes with foil on top. Then we take the foil off, put the breadcrumbs on, and bake that for about 15 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna shake this up real quick. Okay, so we're putting a layer. Oh, jeez. My hands have oil all over them. Hold on. I might need Top Dog to... Oh, no, just kidding. I don't need him. I don't need him to help me with a jar. Okay. Never had Rouse. That's really good. I'm actually quite impressed. I've heard it's yummy, so it's kind of nice that it actually is. Okay, so again, I'm just putting a little layer down, guys, just like it says to do. I feel like I need a teeny bit more. It's not like fully covered. Okay, and then that's about to go off in 30 seconds, and that's going to be our eggplant. Oh, I'm excited for this. I hope this tastes really yummy because this is like my lunch for the rest of the week. So I'm really hoping this is super yummy. But yeah, we've got our rainbow. I mean, I love that. And who knew that this is all vegetarian, by the way? Like, didn't even go for that. So I'll have to make sure to like update things to be like, it's a vegetarian meal. Okay, so I'm gonna pull that out. I know an ad is coming. I'm just going to start that layering process that I talked about. Marinara, eggplant, ricotta. Marinara, eggplant, ricotta. All of that. Oh yeah, these are nice and roasted. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. I know I did them in half circles. Trust me, I know. Okay, I'm going to grab this. I'm actually going to switch you guys over to the stove cam so you can see me doing the layering process. It's probably going to be a teeny bit easier over there. So let's go ahead and head to the stove. Okay. All right, so we got the eggplant. Now we'll do this ricotta. All right, and then marinara again. Oops, dropped an eggplant. That's okay. Hey. our carrots. I'll get that in a second. Okay, we're only going to do 2 layers though, because it's definitely not enough of the ricotta. We ran out of ricotta, so I'm going to have to only do 2 layers of this, which is fine. Again, because it's just Top Dog and I tend to buy a little less of items. So in general, I go underneath of what they say. So we'll put the rest of the marinara. Okay. And now I'm going to actually bring it back over here so I can make room for those carrots. Let me pull the carrots so you guys can see what that looks like. I actually need to roast them about 5 more minutes. So those need about 5 more minutes for roasting, and then I'll show them to you guys. Okay. So I did have some extra eggplant that I could put on the top, but we're gonna leave it. So I'm now gonna do the cheese, right? Yes. Okay, so this is the rest of that Parmesan. So very cheesy topper. Okay. And then it wanted like a cup of the mozzarella. I know this is a little over a cup. I'm fine with it. We just want to make sure it's all the cheese is covered up top. So this is going to go in again 400 degrees for 30 minutes, but we got to put foil on it. So let's grab that foil. I'm just going to put the cheese away. All right. So let's make us some room here. Okay. Let me really quickly. Okay. Okay. 30 minutes. Okay. Foil done. Out of the way. I'm trying to think of what we're going to prepare for. So carrots will be next, and the carrots, we'll put the topping on it. Let's grab the feta. Again, the recipe calls for goat, but goat cheese is just not our favorite. So I'm not going to do goat. So we're going to do feta on it with this topping, and then we're going to add our yummy, yummy pomegranates. So let me put some of these herbs away real quick, just so we're good to go. And then let's see here. Yeah, okay. We are just kind of cleaning up a little bit, making sure all of our ingredients stay fresh, 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 fresh. All right. I'm actually going to do a little wipe down here. You guys probably cannot see it, but it is, we got, I think, every single color of the rainbow we've been cooking with sitting right here. Okay, let me just grab a little bit of spray here. So we're doing good. And by the way, the blueberry is a bubbling. It is, I wish I could show you guys, but it is a cooking. I just don't want to take it off of that crock pot because again, we don't want it too crazy. I kept it on high. I said I was going to change it to medium, but I actually kept it on high so that it cooks faster. This will only take maybe 2.5 hours or so versus if you do it kind of low and slow, it's going to be 3 hours. but it's until that top gets crispy, which the sides are already crisping, which is amazing. Okay, there we go. Now we're doing it. Okay, so we can put the honey away. Salt, pepper, pepper flakes. All right, you guys are actually seeing me, like I always say, I'm gonna clean up a little bit while I'm doing this stuff. I'm finally doing it. It's only taken months for me to actually do that. I'm gonna actually move the eggplant out of the way though, just so I can show you guys the carrots, because they're about to come out in 30 seconds. And I want to show you guys everything. Okay, so that, and then the pomegranates for the carrots. And then I decided I really like the idea of the blue dish, so that's what we're gonna plate on today. I don't think I've had a pomegranate seed. Well, that's delicious. I had no idea they were like that juicy of a thing. That's kind of crazy. Oh yeah. We've got roasted carrots. I'm gonna stick a fork really quick, or my knife, into the butternut squash just to check it. Oh yeah, that's only got a few minutes too. This is going great. Okay, I'm gonna switch to stove view so you guys can see the roasted carrots. And I know it might be a little difficult because of the lighting, but you guys see how it's got that nice char? And then I know it kind of sounds weird, but the tip of it is a bit like wrinkly. Obviously this big one, those like didn't go as fast, but that's fine. I could always put it back in just on those. I'm not too concerned. Let's go ahead and get this going. Okay, so I'm gonna take a few of these carrots. Okay. Now I'm gonna do a few going the other direction. There we go. Okay. And let's put it at an angle, because we're fun. All right. So we got our carrots here. Now we're gonna put, again, this is all those herbs, the dill, the parsley, the honey, the olive oil, a lot of things. And we're gonna just sprinkle this on top of all the carrots. Oh, this is so good. Okay. Woo! Runny nose. All right. We're going to take our feta here. I'm going to sprinkle the feta alongside it. Oh yeah, I think Top Dog's really going to like this. Like I said, there's no meat in this meal, so it's not his normal meal. This is definitely not stuff he'd normally eat. The roasted carrots, though, he'll eat. Yeah, pomegranates, yeah, I was not about to buy one and take the seeds out and do everything, because I was like, that's not happening. Like, I've seen people cut them open and they get everywhere, but I am really shocked. I've never had one of these seeds before, and I'm actually really shocked at how juicy it is. Like, I'm used to, you know, like an apple seed and accidentally biting down on that. Like, there's nothing savory about that. I'll definitely eat these though. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. Look at these. Look at that. We've got orange, red, and green all represented in this dish. Yes, I love it. It looks really pretty. Like, this is a very pretty dish. I will say that. And I know Top Dog is, I can hear him upstairs doing stuff, so if he doesn't want to come down, that's fine. If he'd like to come down, he's more than welcome to. But holy moly, this looks so good. Let me pull out the butternut squash, by the way, guys. I'm going to switch me over to stove view just so you guys can see it coming on out. Let's not have the carrots there. That's not going to help. We'll do it like that. Okay, let me grab the butternut squash. Ooh! You guys! And just so you know, my knife. Oh, maybe it's not done. Might not be done yet. Oh, some of it's done. Okay. Might need a few more minutes, I think. It's not quite done. Parts of it, I'm like, yep, you're done. Okay. Putting them back in. Okay. 5 more minutes. Okay, let's try this. Let's try these carrots. See how this tastes. If you remember, I really liked the green sauce. I thought that was really good. So I want a little bit of everything, a little bit of that feta, the green, the pomegranates. Mmm. Oh, I like this. It is like a perfect savory sweet. Yeah, I could eat this. Like, this might be something I bring to like a potluck or something. A, it's beautiful. Easy to make. You get the veggies in there. I really love this. I really love this. More sweet than salt, more sweet than savory. I'll say that. This is really good. This is really good. Okay. Again, this is from one of my favorite cookbooks. So I was like, these are dishes I've never made from the cookbook. And it's, let me show you guys the cookbook. Half-Baked Harvest. Again, almost everything I've made in this book, I absolutely love. So I knew it was going to be good, but this surprised me. This would be a hit with like my mom and my sisters. Like, this dish would be so good. All right, we're going to set that to the side. That's really yummy. I am pleasantly surprised because I was like, okay, we're going to see. It kind of, again, it had like a different green chimichurri-esque sauce with, let's see what was in there again. Oop, gotta find all my little, okay. Olive oil, honey, salt, pepper, garlic, parsley, dill, thyme, and some red pepper. And then the pomegranate seeds on top. It is really good. And I felt like ours kind of looked like this, right? Like, I'm actually pretty impressed. Like, we got that down. It's delicious. I want to make it again. Like, I'm already like, I'm going to eat that as soon as we are done today. I'm eating it. Liberal foods. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Besh84. So I do, for my stream, we're a family-friendly stream, but what we do is everybody is allowed to give themes. So let's see, cookbooks, people, time frames, video games, movies, all that kind of things. And somebody wanted me to cook a rainbow theme, meaning every color of the rainbow is in the final meal. So definitely not woke or anything like that. No. It is me just making sure every color of the rainbow is represented. So our honey roasted carrots, obviously, we've got orange, red, and green. The pesto butternut squash, yellow and green. Our eggplant parm is purple and red. And then our blueberry crumble is blue. So I basically made it so that if, you know, they say eat the rainbow every day. Guys, this is how you eat the rainbow every day. It's delicious. But definitely not a woke thing or anything like that. Just the rainbow. Just cooking every color. Thank you, though. Yes, thank you. I love my kitchen. It is so, it's my dream. So, thank you. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, and if anyone else has ideas, you don't have to be a follower, a subscriber. Anybody can have ideas. We've got football, like 49ers was a theme. We've got PUBG as a theme. Harry Potter, of course, tons of books, time periods, other chefs. We just did, I can't say his name right, but Guy Fieri, we just did him last week. So I cooked recipes from him. So yeah, we've done a lot of really fun themes. So today's is just the rainbow. Okay, let's pull out these butternut squash. Yeah, these suckers are done. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, I'm actually gonna bring back my cutting board real quick just so I can have it. But with a cable that's charging them, oh, I like that. I no joke just had to find my wire to charge my other ones. Okay, you guys. Look at this for the butternut squash! Oh, it looks so good! Okay, so this is legit how I would put this out. My guess is how we're gonna eat this is just slice it and eat it. So we're gonna do that. Now let's see, I just wanna make sure there's nothing else they say to do. You guys know, triply check. Okay. Ugh. Uh-oh, the pups are barking. Somebody has arrived. Fresh thyme and flaky salt. Okay, so it wants it to let this sit, which is not a problem. We still have 15 minutes left on our other guy. But let's get, so it wants some fresh thyme. So let me go grab our thyme again. And then I do actually have some flaky sea salt. I'm just gonna put some flaky sea salt on top. Don't have to put too much. I mean, it is bouncing off because we got a good crisp on all that cheese. And then some thyme, again, because it just wants a sprinkle of some fresh thyme. I'm gonna keep it pretty raw and just kind of go in with the leaves. I'm not going to chop it back up. No point. Don't need to. Even there's some leaves that fell off. I mean, and you could even, if you wanted to, like while you're presenting this, like, you could legit take this and just be like, bloop, to look cute. I can't stand that stuff. Like, I think it looks pretty in photos, but if I saw that, it's like getting parsley on your plate. It's like, do I eat this? Do I not eat this? You know, all that. And I'll be a billionaire businessman at Harvard. There you go. I love it. I am an entrepreneur type person, and so I love when people have ideas like this. I think it's cool. But my brain is not in the tech world. It is definitely in the cooking world. Okay, so let's go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to just kind of slice it. Oh, pictures, you guys. I suck at photos. All right. I'm going to try to hide these little hot plates. Okay, we just want to take a picture from that angle. Okay. I think a picture is going to be really pretty when I cut into it, because you're going to see it. Right now it's just like this crispy kind of goodness that's happening, but you're not really seeing the inside of it. So we're going to do it. We're going to do that. Right, Top Dog? Get that money. But with kebabs. Oh, I love that. Oh, yeah. You guys see this? Cutting through. Ooh. Okay. Here's our yellow. You guys. Look at that. So, again, my butternut only had like a golf ball size when it came to where that stuffing would go. So I only had a teeny bit. I am from Las Vegas. Yeah, I actually live in Nevada. I moved around a lot as a kid, so I don't really have like a hometown, but I consider Vegas my hometown. I have lived here almost the longest. Okay. You guys ready to try this? Oh, I'm so ready. I don't even know how to eat this. Okay. All right. Let's take this butternut squash. So hot. Oh, hot. Oh my gosh, it's good. Okay. I need to let this sit for a little bit. Just a little bit. They're very hot. Surprised that red pepper, we put in like a little over a pinch of red pepper. It's coming through really strong. The spinach pesto, like that's what you get hit with first. And then you get hit with that red pepper kind of afterwards. Honestly, the butternut squash is, I mean, it's not a super strong flavor in general. So you're really getting a lot of these seasonings. I think I could have cooked it even more. Because there's some parts of it, they're still a little squishy, but a little hard. I'm not against this though. I'm definitely not against this. I'm not going to make Top Dog try this because this is everything he hates.
Yeah, I don't want that one.
In a dish.
I don't want that one. I did come down though. Sorry I wasn't available, but I did come down to. I want to try those carrots.
Yes, the carrots are so
look
good.
really good.
When's the last time I had a kebab? I have no idea. It's been some time. Okay.
I mean, there's kebab places here in Vegas. We just
Yeah.
Don't go.
Yeah.
Not for any reason.
Okay, I'm going to kind of doctor this a little bit for you because I'm going to take out the pomegranate seeds because I know you don't want those.
Yeah. I didn't know the pomegranate was going on the carrots.
Yep. Okay. So there you go. So that's like feta.
Okay.
I'm going to get you a fork.
And kind of like the chimichurri thing you were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But very different herbs.
People should not know last time they had a kebab. Yeah. That's a great idea.
Right?
Okay. Go on Shark Tank. Get them to invest. Multi-million-dollar kebab chain.
And obviously, if you guys are new, you don't... Top Dog is my husband. He's my moderator. He is also a streamer where I am a family-friendly cooking channel. He is an 18 and up variety gaming. It's like weirdly sweet and savory at the same time that you don't know what to think yet, but I love them.
I don't know how I feel about these. That's weird. It's like, it's not bad, but like it's like good, but like, I don't know. My brain is confused.
Because you feel like you should be eating like a savory vegetable, but it's like sweet. Because our roasted carrots that we make are just salt and pepper.
No.
Like, that's it. Hi. Oh.
And puppies want some.
You want some? You can't have none.
You want some?
Yeah, you can't have none. That's all that's up here. Just vegetables.
It's just veggies. But yeah, no, I don't. My brain doesn't know what to make up.
What do you think of the green sauce?
Maybe it's the green sauce that's throwing it off with the honey in there.
Yeah,
Because
maybe
I'm
without
thinking-
honey.
Well, I think it's like what you're saying. Like, we're used to more of a savory
Mhm.
vegetable, you know what I mean? Like, we
Yeah.
do the straight salt and pepper on our grilled carrots kind of thing, or grilled asparagus and that kind of stuff. So I think maybe that's throwing my brain off. So maybe that's it, is that I'm just not used to it going that direction in the flavor profile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
But it is.
it's not bad, though.
No, but it's surprisingly sweet.
It's just confusing. I'm just confused. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah. Again, I'm not gonna make him try this, guys. This is everything he hates. He
Yeah.
doesn't like butternut squash. He doesn't like pesto. He
Nope.
doesn't like spinach.
Nope.
He doesn't like anything I put in here. So I'm not gonna make him eat that. So soon, in about 20 minutes, we'll have eggplant parm for you to try. You'll just try it. Just try it.
Okay.
He's not an eggplant parm guy, but we'll force him.
Well, I'm not. I don't mind the parm part. It's the eggplant part that I'm kind of meh about.
It's okay.
So, all right,
It's like fakey.
cool. I'll be back down there. Really, my what?
Was that intentional? No, never. All right, I'm gonna move. I gotta move a few little things here to the side. So I usually have a little bit more room, but we put our Christmas tree on our island. So I have to like kind of create all my extra food storage around you guys. Cooking dinner only from ingredients your husband dies from. Thankfully, he's not allergic to anything. He just doesn't like them. That's his thing. Oh, let me grab this eggplant. Okay. We're just going to chat here, guys. We got 6 minutes until the eggplant parm is done. So I'm just kind of moving some stuff to the side here as we chit-chat. Again, our blueberry crumble is coming along. Super happy with that. Okay, we're just gonna kind of move some stuff. Oh, that was so yummy. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite type of thing here. Okay, let's grab some more hot plates. So, okay, let's look now at what we're gonna do with this eggplant parm. Okay, so, oh, we need some fresh basil, I know that, but we're gonna bring it out, take off the mozzarella, add our crumble. So that's this guy. We're gonna add our crumble and then bake that for like 15 minutes or so until golden brown. Let me put the feta back. So I've got the best before and after for you guys. Let me grab it real quick. So you all know how I've been trying to grow basil. And I did. I successfully did it, but I've used all the leaves off of it. So I bought another one. So I'm going to keep this one going because he's still producing leaves, but I eat basil like every day. So I think I just need to buy like a bigger basil-y type plant and do that. Okay, let's just get him a little dry. This one, it just wants some fresh basil leaves. But I finally found a spot in my house, finally, for the basil to live. I think what I'm going to do is create like a lazy Susan with different herbs in this size that I can grow. Like, and it's in front of a window, so it does get some sun, but not too much sun, and it's indoors, so it's climate controlled, because here in Vegas, oh my gosh, like, it is no joke. Like, it gets hot and then freezing, and so all that kind of stuff. So I definitely want to make sure I'm good. So I have all these weird notifications popping up. I want to make sure I'm good to go when it comes to this. So I'm going to really quickly just put these leaves in all together, because I'm gonna do a light cut on them. So all I'm doing is cupping them in like this, and then I'm rolling them, and then cutting at an angle. There we go. Okay. And then we got bigs and smalls, and perfect. Still do one more little cut. I love basil though. I could honestly, like I said, my stuff is mozzarella. We do have a lot of casinos. We actually have quite a bit. Something most people don't realize, even our convenience stores and grocery stores and gas stations. Am I leaving anything out? Anybody else who lives here? They all have slot machines in them. Like if you go to 7-Eleven, if you go to your grocery store, there is an area of slot machines. I am not a slot machine person. Like I'm not a gambler at all. So for me, what I love about living here is all the shows, all the yummy food. There's new restaurants happening all the time. In fact, in the last month and a half, we have had 2 new resorts open up. So that's like 15 to 20 new restaurants that just opened up, and new shows, new things to do. Like, I love it. So outside of the Strip, it is a normal suburb, like just very normal place to work, like very, very normal. And then when you get to the Strip, you have all this stuff you can do. So I love living here because of that. Like you feel like you always have something new, something's always changing. I mean, like I said, they just opened up 2 new resorts. One is called Durango and the other one's called Fontainebleau. You've been gambling every day for the last 5 years, still haven't gone, and love Vegas. Oh, have you ever been here? Yeah, Vegas though, it's definitely fun, but I love like coming home to my lovely house with my dogs and my husband and all of that, and yeah, it makes it amazing. Oh no, never. Yeah, you'll have to come out. It is different. Obviously the summer is hot, but the winters are cold. Like our heater is on right now, which is why I can wear a tank top, but like if I need to go outside, I'm putting a heavy jacket on. It snows every year at our house. That's something a lot of people don't think about, but it snows every year of our house, at our house. So it definitely gets cold. It gets very cold out here. All right. Okay, so just grabbing that eggplant parm. Nice and ooey gooey. Closing this up. Oh yeah, this is all kinds of bubbly. So we're just putting those breadcrumbs. And remember, the breadcrumbs also have some Parm cheese. I'm trying to be as careful as I can because it's like bubbling. Oh, this smells so good. I have a feeling I'm going to really enjoy lunches this week. Because usually whatever I make here, guys, that's what I have for leftovers. I mean, it's obviously what we eat for dinner on Sundays. But this is what I have for leftovers. Okay, so we're going to stick this back in. Oh, he's a big boy. Oh, yep, exactly, Jedi. Okay. So we're going to put this in. Okay, I'm putting it at 15 because it says, but I'm going to check it at 8. But yeah, no, it gets cold. So like I usually make, I actually just made some chocolate chip cookies last night. And yeah, it's like you let them, sit for 5 minutes. If you let them sit longer than that, you're not going to have the melty stuff, all that. They're warm because sand is warm. And Minecraft. Yeah, it gets very cold. Like I said, we get ice, we get snow, we get that, but then you come in the heat. Now, I'm the crazy person. I will go and like have soup in the 115 degree heat. Like I love it so much. I'm a weirdo. So I do very well in the desert. Yes, there are. We actually have a ski resort that is 30 minutes away. So in Nevada, if you think of it kind of like a rectangle, the bottom part is Las Vegas and the top part is Reno and like Tahoe. So that's lakes, a lot of snow. If you remember the guy who plays, sorry, I'm really bad at knowing this. Jeremy Renner, his snow blowing machine, he got ran over by it. Thankfully he lived, but he was in Reno and in Tahoe. So northern Nevada gets very cold, gets a lot of snow, like they have the seasons. Here in Las Vegas, we obviously don't get as much snow, like it comes and then it's gone within an hour. But because we're in kind of a bowl, the mountains on the sides of those bowls, they actually have ski resorts. So our closest ski resort is on Mount Charleston, and it's about 30 minutes away. So in 30 minutes, I can be in the desert and then skiing and snowboarding. But Nevada, especially northern Nevada, has a lot. And then we're only about 3 hours away from Utah. And then obviously there's a lot of skiing, snowboarding, all of that. And we have a few lakes here that are pretty close. I mean, the only thing we honestly don't have is the ocean. So if we wanted to go to the ocean, we'd have to drive, and the closest one would be LA, and that's about a 3.5-hour drive to the ocean, which again, in a day, you could go to the ocean and back in a day. It'd just be a very long day. But yeah, I love it here, and I've lived where there's oceans, you know, and I, obviously you can probably tell from, you know, my waves and stuff, Hawaii, surfing, all of that, but I don't actually miss it. Like I lived in California for a very long time, don't miss the beaches and the oceans and all that. So I love it here. I love the wildlife here. Like we had a desert tortoise walk up onto our like patio, which is, I mean, who gets that? We've had bighorn sheep walk down the street. I mean, we get crazy stuff here, and that's in Vegas. Like we don't even live like in the middle of nowhere. That's just like normal Vegas stuff. So it's definitely really different. Yeah, I could get a slot machine, like in a cellar or an attic. I'm sure I could if I wanted to. Because it's just you would pay for it, and then you'd have to put money in it, and then people would use it. I mean, you would use it or something, but yeah, you could definitely put one in. They don't have basements here like cellars. They don't have those. I mean, there might be some homes that do, but they don't generally have those. And then attics. They don't do a lot of attics because, again, it gets so hot that having the heat rise. But again, if you were up there, you could put your own AC and all of that kind of stuff. So you wouldn't play it all the time. Like I know I'd put it in the bedroom. I'm not addicted, but like an attic would be nice. Yeah, for me, if I were to put something in, it'd be a pinball machine. I love pinball machines. I think they are so fun. Like I said, I'm not big into slot machines, gambling, or anything like that. But pinball machines. And we actually have a pinball museum that you can go and play pinballs, like hundreds of them. And it's one of my favorite places to go because I love pinball machines. If I had enough room, I'd put one in my house for sure because I love it. You have 3 Jedi. I knew that's why we're friends. I love pinball machines. I love them. Oh my gosh. I like have a love too for oh my gosh, Elvira, the Elvira. I have a huge thing for Elvira. I absolutely adore Elvira. It's like one of my favorite movies. And so I remember when I first saw the pinball machine of Elvira. And when we go to the pinball museum, they actually have it. And so most of the time, I just sit and play on that machine because it's like one of my favorites. But oh my gosh, oh, I'm so jealous. That's so jealous. So jealous. And that's cool. See, you have a basement. See? Yeah, not everybody has an attic. Like, technically, I don't have an attic. There's enough space, like crawl space in there to get to stuff, like, if needed, but no attic. So I'm sure, Jedi, you're probably the same, like, no attic, just a crawl space. Or again, a lot of attics, they're not finished. It's just like full on the fiberglass, not fiber, is that what it's called? The insulation as fiberglass? That's just like fully open, because that's how ours is. It's like you can't stand up in it, but it has just enough room that if something needs fixing, someone can crawl around, but it's all fiberglass. So you have to stay on the studs and make sure you don't fall through, or you're going to fall through the roof. So I will say, like, I grew up very tasty. Oh, no. I grew up, when I lived in Chicago for a little bit, we had a basement, and I gotta say, it's something I miss. Like, I sometimes look at, I'm not going to, but I'll look at moving to Colorado, because I lived there for just a little bit, and I loved it. And I'm like, oh, and they had basements, like, all the things I could do in the basement, like pinball machines. That, and I would want, if I had room, a skeet ball. I love that. I mean, I am an 80s arcade girl, so that was the thing, right? Like, you always had pinball, you always had the skeet machines, and then you started with the actual arcade games. So, I love it, though, if I had room. I'm jealous, Jedi. Okay, let's check how this is doing. Oh, we're almost there, guys. It's starting to brown up a little bit, which is what we needed. Skee ball's fun. Takes up a lot of room. Yes. That's a big one. I need a much larger property for that. But yeah, I think it's so fun. Like, I don't know where everybody's from, but like Dave & Buster's is a place that I know that has it. And so whenever we go to Dave & Buster's or something like that, it's like the only thing I do is skee ball. Yeah, I absolutely love it. That, and then the basketball. So, and then Top Dog's really good at the, I don't know what it's called, but it's where it goes around with a light and you have to hit it to get the most tickets. So he's very good at that. Oh, Shuffle Alleys, yes. Oh, they're giant. Yes, they're huge. Oh, I know, right? We all just need to, like, all live next to each other and combined our basements for just giant basement fun. I remember we watched, I was watching on YouTube somebody who was like touring somebody's house and their basement was completely that. And I was just like, oh, dreams. Right? That's the only part that connects us, our basements. We could just have everything. Mr. Beast. Is he one of the ones that has it like that? I don't know too much about him. I know he does a lot of stuff, but I don't know like about his house or things that he does. So that's wild though. But yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. Oh yes, 2-lane bowling alley. Yes. Oh my gosh. You and I, Jedi. You and I. 100%. All right. I'm going to pull this. We're browning. This is a big dish. Ooh, guys. This is looking so good. We are, okay, I'm going to actually bring it back here so you guys can see it because it's so hard to see. And I won't be able to show you guys by turning it because it's heavy and hot. So let me show you guys with the stove view real quick. Look at that. You guys see that bubble? Yes, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So bubbly. Breading is doing good. I'm loving this. So we're going to let it sit too because you want to let that all kind of come together. Bowling alley is dangerous though. Because what if somebody's on the track? I don't think I'd throw a ball if somebody was on the track. It's more like don't try to do the pins by yourself because the machines are crazy. Okay, we're just going to sprinkle some of this on the top. I love it. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Yeah, bowling. In fact, was it just the other day, because I had to go to work for a one-day trip. So I flew in and out the same day. It was a crazy day for me. But I flew out the same day, and everybody was like, let's go bowling. And I just was like, oh, I want to go bowling. I haven't been bowling in so long. My problem is, though, is I love it for 3 games, and then I'm over it. I'm like, nope, I'm tired. I'm done. Let's get this going. And then I just start doing really bad, which then, of course, just gets me really angry at myself. But bowling is, so fun. One thing, oh, that's so much better. I'm glad I cleaned this off. One thing I am horrible at, but I wish I could be good at, is ping pong. I suck at ping pong. Anybody else? I'm going to take some more shots of some food just because my camera was a little dirty. But yeah, I suck at ping pong. Can't do it. I'm not great at it. But I played tennis, and I think that's why. Because I did tennis for a few years, and it's a very different kind of sport. So I feel like that's why I'm not great at ping pong. It could be a lie, though. I could just be telling myself that because I just want to be good at it. But I've never been good at that. Yeah, this is looking so massively delicious. Oh, egg, okay, oven fried, which, it's called oven fried eggplant parm. I would definitely say it's not oven fried, but I feel like saying an oven baked eggplant parm would be better than an oven fried. It's been a long time since you played. Just about hours, true. Trying to think, like, what else would be something fun? I don't know, like, I remember watching as a really young kid, maybe not quite, I don't know what age, but I remember watching Blank Check. And I don't know everyone's age here, but the movie Blank Check, I was like, I would do everything that he did. Like, as a kid, that was like dreams, was what happened in Blank Check. A race car, like track, a water slide, like, I think if I were to actually have like my own giant house, if I became a billionaire, I would have, it'd be as if like a kid lived in my house, because I would just want all the fun stuff. Like, I see people now put in water slides, or they'll do like slides down to their basements, and I'm like, oh, it's so cool. I love that stuff. I think it's so fun. Okay, I'm trying to be patient and let this thing sit. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, because he had one in his basement. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you can practice every day, man, you got it down. I guess kind of true with anything, too. But yeah, I don't know. I've never been around a ping pong table or anything. The one thing we do have, now I'm not good at it, I'm working on it, but the one thing, especially Top Dog's really good at, is pool. So we have our own sticks and all of that kind of stuff. So a pool table for sure is like top of the list of, if we had room, we'd have a pool table. Because that's a big one. I'm not great at it, but I'm working on it. Again, my patience is a little thin with it. But I love watching people play. I think it's fascinating. Like, it's so cool. And to see how different it is. My husband's family is they're all very good at pool. And so to watch them all play, and they all play so differently, it's really fun. It's really fun. So pool table for sure. See, Jedi? Oh, we all need to get together. I knew it. I knew it. See, I knew. As soon as I said pool, I was like, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I think we have 4 sticks now. I have one, and Top Dog has a few. He's got a few of them, but he's a big pool guy. So anytime we go somewhere, and there's great pool tables here, there's great pool halls, so we definitely we like to do this. Okay, here we go. Oh, cheesy goodness. Oh my. Okay. Haven't hit. Oh, there's the eggplant. Okay. Okay. Woo! This is cheesy. I'm gonna like kind of open this up. It's very hot and I want to actually taste it. So I'm gonna just kind of open it up. 9-ball. Oh my gosh. I don't know what Top's favorite is. I have no idea. What's the one? I love playing the one, and it could be 9-ball. I'm not quite sure. It's the one where 3 people are playing and you get a set of numbers. Like your ball, like 1 through 4, or I don't know what the number thing is. But I just remember playing that once, and I was like, this is fun. But yeah, I know for sure, like, Top Dog has a long, and Top, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but Top Dog has a long game. His dad has a short game. So his dad is really good at the short game. And I could have it mixed up. It could be the opposite way. And Top Dog's really good with long game. I'm not good at any of them. So I'm just standard across the board. Right? So many table games. Oh my gosh. It's so fun though. I remember for my little sister's college graduation, we went to, we rented a house in Long Beach and they had a pool table and we got to all go play pool together and whatnot. And it was so fun. Like just to sit there and play. It's just a game you can just sit and play. I just can't play it because I'm not good. I can't play it with people who are really serious about it because they get frustrated with me because I'm just not good at it. So they get kind of mad. So I have to play with people who understand I'm going to have fun. Okay. Okay. This is so good. Oh, I'm going to eat this. Okay. This eggplant parm, guys. I am in love with it. It is really eggplant lasagna. Let's call it what it is, okay? Let's call it what it is. It is an eggplant lasagna, but I love it. You definitely don't get any of that breading feeling. Like you kind of get it as there's a texture. So I don't even know if that was really necessary. I think it's just there to be like, it's eggplant parm. It's so good. One pocket. I don't remember what that one is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so again, my Discord, guys. Let me put the thing in. Because I'll take pictures of all these recipes and put it in my Discord tomorrow. See if it pops up. I think because I got a new... Yeah, it's not going to. Okay, I can do it in a second. Because I ended up getting... a new computer, a lot of my settings got deleted, so I have to go back in and get them. So let me really quickly pull my Discord. You have to pocket all your... Oh, yeah, no, I'd suck at that. That's not... Nope. Yeah, it's because I got a new computer. So let's see here. I'm just working on getting another link here. Here we go. I'm gonna triple check this works. Yes, okay, awesome. So that is my recipes, my stream recipes. Also, you'll notice a lot of people who are in our stream right now, they also put their recipes and things that they found that work online. In fact, Jedi put a video of a pizza that I really want to try, so I absolutely love it. But I'll put all the recipes. Again, I'll take pictures and stuff and then do recipes. I know we still have the blueberry. Yeah, I barely will get the 8-ball. If I get to the point where I'm putting in an 8-ball, honestly, Top Dog is so nice, and he'll just be like, where do you think it's going to go? If it goes somewhere else, it's fine. Like, that's how not good I am. I can't even say where the 8-ball would go. I really like this. This is actually very good. I keep eating it. Let me check our blueberry. And was I right, Top Dog? That you're the one, you like long shots, you're really good at the long game, or you're good at the short game? I just couldn't remember. I know you and your dad are opposite, though. Okay, let me fill my water real quick. I'm actually doing good with drinking water this time. Can you guys believe it? Okay. Oh, I only have a little bit left. Oh, okay. See, I knew it was going to be the opposites. And like, to me, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what long and short means, but I just know it's a thing. Once you get good, use English on the cue ball. See? Jedi, we just gotta hang out, man. Or build our amazing basement. Okay, I gotta stop eating this because it's really good. I will say this. It tastes like eggplant parm. The topping didn't need to be on there. It's more of a texture thing. Like, it didn't really, like, it's browned like they said, but it didn't really stick to anything. It's just, I honestly would have, okay, so what would I change about this? So we did marinara, eggplant, ricotta, marinara, eggplant, ricotta. I would do marinara, eggplant, the bread, the breading, ricotta, and then do it that way. I would much rather have had this breading like throughout it. I feel like it would have soaked in a little bit more. It would have given it a little bit of a better, I don't know, not crunch because it wouldn't have had dry heat on it. But I feel like you'd get it a lot more. The breading kind of just falls off and whatnot, and it really is an eggplant lasagna. But I know for me, so Top Dog's really not going to eat this. He's not the biggest eggplant person. I'll eat this though, not like I will see how much I can get done this week. So I will definitely eat this, but it's definitely I'm just going to make it myself when I'm home, right? I have recipes that I absolutely love that Top Dog hates, and when he is not home, those are what I make, and this will for sure be one of them. Is I like it, but I want to play around with it. Even to the point, like we kind of talked about earlier, what if I breaded the eggplant, roasted it, then we stacked it, right? Like, I feel like that would have even been good, and you'd have like little crunches in between and all of that. So I'm not mad at it though. Okay. We're going to take this to the side because it's blueberry time. Let's see how that's doing. Okay, I'm going to put these bowls down because we're done. We're going to get, let's get one of these small guys. You guys saw me use this last week with the cobbler, but this time it's blueberry. I'm going to actually wipe this down too. I've got orange and red and all of that stuff. Okay, let me wipe down. You guys, these fleece leggings are so nice. You have no idea how warm I am. I'm usually cold every day in my house, and I'm like, oh, so nice, I'm warm. Okay, all right. I am really excited for you guys to see this loveliness of a crumble. Let me make sure. Let's see what it's. Oh yeah. Haha, this is so good. Okay, let me get the vanilla ice cream. So I will say this for sure is I had to, you guys know I try to do everything with some kind of a budget or something like that. This one with all of the vegetables, the different sauces, kind of all of that, this budget was a little bit higher. I want to say all this food total, because I had to also buy stuff just to replenish. So the food just from today, all four probably cost about $50 total. So this is around a $50 menu. And again though, we have a lot left over. I still have a bunch of carrots and I haven't like put all the sauce on it. We have a whole container of that eggplant parm. We've still got 1 3/4 of a butternut squash. Like, so I will say this one is a little bit more on the expensive side, especially because I had to buy a basil bush. But again, still somewhat doable, but just a little bit more expensive on this one. And it was a lot of the vegetables, but more than that, it wasn't so much veggies. It's the sauces, buying the marinara, buying the pesto. I could have made all of that from scratch, but I chose not to. Again, ricotta, that wasn't cheap. And the cheeses really make it. So I always try to buy them in a block, because if I can, you know, shred them down myself, it's always going to be cheaper that way. Okay. I got to try something, because I want you guys to see this crumble. So give me a second as I rearrange something, because I think I know how I can do this with my cutting board. That, okay. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna switch over so you guys can see this blueberry crumble. Okay, so I'm going to keep the lid on just for a little bit, but you can see definitely the blueberries are bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. You can't really tell from this angle. Let me see if I can turn it a bit. But you can see the crispiness of the crumble starting, and it just continues to move inwards. So it'll just continue to kind of get into the center. And so we just let it sit and let it sit like this. But again, it's cooked and it looks really white on camera, but it's actually a tan color. And so we're gonna just kind of let that be just a little bit longer. But that's gonna be your blueberry crumble. So like we're gonna let that sit. We're gonna put some in here, put some nice, and I know Top Dog probably will come down for that. Put some nice vanilla ice cream on it, let it melt. It's so good, it's so good. But you can do this too. Like I said, the blueberry crumble, what I did, you can do with any fruit that you can buy. And honestly, you can do it with like, I used 1 can of the pie filling of the fruit, and then I bought fresh fruit itself and put that in with it. Someone say ice cream, yup. And so for sure, you can do it with any fruit you want. Peaches, raspberries. And if it doesn't, let's say it doesn't come in a pie filling, it's totally fine. Just put it in with a little bit of water and sugar, and it'll cook itself down to do what it needs. Fruit is filled, it's filled with water. So it'll cook itself down and all of that. You just might have to watch it a little bit more. But you can honestly, I've done this with so many fruits. I tend to do the canned ones because it's just easy and cheap and fast. And again, you put 1 packet of vanilla cake mix on top with some butter and it's bomb. And you can change that too. Let's say you did raspberry, right? And you're like, yeah, but I want a chocolate topping. You could do a chocolate cake instead. Like, that's how like versatile this is, and it's a hit everywhere we go. It really, really is. Okay, there we go. Our ice cream's doing good. All right, let me scoop some of this out, guys, and I'll show you guys the goodness of it. tack on there. Woo! Sorry, I just burned myself a little bit with the blueberries falling on me. Okay, so you got a yummy blueberry crumble, and it's a messy one. Okay. A little dollop here. You could even, if you wanted to, let me get another spoon. If you want to get real fancy. Oh my gosh, this tastes so good. Okay. I'm just going to go in and grab some of the juice. And just kind of put it on top of the ice cream. There we go. I don't like how that looks. We're going to just do another thing of ice cream on top. Lovely. Okay, photo. Don't forget the photo. Oh my gosh. So yeah, top, if you want to come down and have ice cream, you can. This is so messy. And this is a great one if you guys have kids to have them help you with, because it's just a plop and go. So it makes it really easy and they feel like they made dessert for the family. Nieces and nephews love it. It's awesome. Okay. Ooh, my phone just turned it on me. All right, let's show you guys. So here is the blueberry crumble. Okay, you guys can kind of see the blueberries with the cake, with all of that. Okay, gotta get a little bit of everything. It's hot. Hello. Woo, that's hot. So good. You guys, it tastes like blueberry pie. It's amazing. It honestly just tastes, I mean, it does. It's like this lovely blueberry amazingness. I don't know how to explain it, but especially with the vanilla ice cream, guys, just adds that little extra. Oh my gosh, this is so good. So here's a great put in, dump it, let it go. It's so good.
Whoa, don't eat all of it. That's all.
Yeah?
So this is what?
This is the blueberry like crumble. So I do it like my peach.
Ooh, with vanilla?
Yeah, with vanilla ice cream.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
That's,
I'm gonna turn this off.
that's really good.
That's right, you can take it.
Yeah, this is mine now.
And I will tell you guys, because we make this, it's just us two, right? And I made a whole crock pot worth of it.
Come on over, have some.
That, and it heats up really well. So I let this completely cool, okay?
Wow, we got a lot.
Yeah, completely cool down. And then put it in Tupperware, and all you have to do is cut a piece and stick it in the microwave. It tastes just as good. And I can do that for like a week and a half. And I stick it in the microwave just so it warms it up, so it's nice and yummy with the vanilla ice cream on top. Or you can still eat it cold too. You could actually have it cold. But yeah, you guys can tell. When he likes something, he literally steals it from us and takes it away. It's so good. I was like,
really good.
I was shocked.
This is better than your peach cobbler.
Yeah, I agree.
Peach cobbler is really, this is literally one of my favorites. 5.5 stars.
Yeah? Making blueberry cobbler again then?
Oh yeah, this is so good. Oh,
Look at him, he's so happy.
First, my Niners win.
Oh, they won!
By like 20 points.
Go Niners!
And then I come downstairs and have blueberry cobbler.
Yeah,
with
crumble, whatever. I don't know what to call it.
Just blueberry ice cream goodness.
Right? It's so good, like shockingly. Because I've only really ever done the peach one. This is my first time doing a like blueberry one. And
You
I
gotta
think,
make this for family too. You know who would really like this is
Who?
like mom
yeah,
and stuff.
really? She likes blueberries?
hmm
Okay, I didn't know that.
Dad might really like it too. I
Yeah.
know he likes blueberries.
Okay. And
Really,
I
really
will
well.
say a huge difference. The peach ones, sometimes I only do the canned peaches and then I'm good. There is a huge difference doing half pie filling and half like the fruit by itself. Like I really like it that it's not only the
What
pie
did you do on
filling.
this one?
So that one I did 1 can of pie filling and 1 container of blueberries with it. So it's
Give me
got
ice cream.
extra berries, huh?
I need more ice cream.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Oh, it's
I need
so
one
good.
more bite before he steals it away.
Oh, mine! This is so good. That literally, that's so yummy. I have no idea.
And it's not overpowering
No.
blueberry. It's not like in your face.
See, that's the thing
Oh,
too.
thank you for the follow, Ice Snow. Is it Ice Snow Wolf Cold? I love it. Thank you for the follow.
I gotta tell you too, because if blueberry is one of those things, if it's really overpowering, I'm actually not gonna.
Yeah,
do it.
no, I know you don't like
Because
it.
the more blueberry, not that I don't like the taste of blueberry, but like the more blueberry it is, the more extreme, the less I'm gonna like it. This is just a soft, good, solid blueberry, like
Yeah.
just.
Thank
goodness,
you for
really
the
sweet.
follow, the Nun Conjuring Valak. Am I saying it right? Hello, hello, hello. You guys, I think we beat him now.
No.
Call me the Conjuring. We may have beat him.
No.
For anyone who's new, this is Top Dog, my moderator, my husband. He is also a streamer. I am a family-friendly cooking, baking streamer. He is an 18 and up variety gaming streamer.
We're very 18 and up.
Yeah, he's very 18 and up. But I've been trying to beat him on follows. And I think
No,
the
no.
Conjuring, you may have just done it.
No. How many you got today? How many did you get today?
I think 3.
2?
2. Then we're equal.
I think I'm 1 ahead of you.
No.
Because I got 1 last night.
No. Ah, wait a minute.
No, wait a minute.
Yes.
You know what's going to happen? Then when I go live on Tuesday, I'm going to be calling out the dog pack. Be like, dog pack, we got to get in here.
Nobody needs to show up on Tuesday for the dog pack.
How didn't we know we were getting our communities involved?
And just so you guys know, it is family friendly, so no swearing, nothing like that, just so you all know. I have nieces and nephews who watch this, so I have to make sure to keep it PG. Plus, I also am not a big swearer. What is he talking about? So, with him being a streamer, his name is Top Dog, and so he calls him the Dog Pack. And I'm this close to as many followers as he has.
We're like neck and neck.
And so we have a joke that I'm going to beat him in followers. And so he's saying, I'm going to do this. Call me Little Wolf. Oh, I love that Little Wolf.
I love
Welcome. Oh, that's amazing.
Little Wolf, you'd love it too, because we actually both, we have some people that follow her channel and follow my channel and are active on both of our channels. And one of the people that's very active on both of our channels is
Wolfie.
Yeah,
Wolfie,
so
yep.
we'll have Wolfie, and now we've got Little Wolf.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we both have like regular 9-to-5 type jobs, and streaming is honestly for fun. It is just us and our 2 dogs, who you probably just heard bark. Also, hi, Mom and Father Wolves. I hope your day goes well. Oh, thank you. I hope your day goes well. Honestly, we're kind of we just finished too.
Mm-hmm.
Like we did. Okay, we ate.
I'm just eating.
Right. We made the rainbow, guys. So for the red, we had marinara in the eggplant parm, and we had pomegranate seeds on the carrots. For the orange, carrots. For the yellow, we had the butternut squash. For green, we had tons of herbs, but also pesto. For blue, we had our blueberry crumble that he is like eating right now.
Way too good not to.
And then for purple, we had the eggplant from the eggplant parm. I have officially ate every color of the rainbow today from this stream.
And I ate the important ones.
And he ate the important ones, the dessert and carrots. Everything else. If you pay, is it okay if I call you Mom and Dad? fine with us, honestly, because these are the little ones.
We got 2 girls right here.
Ugh. This is Stella. Let me bring her forward so you can see this cute face. Yep, this is the Stella.
And this is Roxy.
And that is Roxy. This is literally our family portrait.
Yep. Christmas card right here.
What is he eating? Okay, so let me turn it around. I made a blueberry crumble in a crock pot, and then he put ice cream on top of it. So it's really hot. And so you've got this lovely crumble right here, and then the blueberries and all of that.
So what, do we just switch cameras? I like when to get out of the way.
Yeah, no. And then putting ice cream on top.
Yep.
So he is pretty much having blueberry ice cream. But yeah, that's it. Easiest thing to make too. It is a dump and go. So a can of blueberry filling, a thing of blueberries, then a vanilla cake packet, and then butter pats, and that's it. Can I get ice cream? What's your biggest fear?
Running out of this blueberry ice cream.
He actually is not scared of much. He is like 100% like and if he does get scared of stuff, he conquers them.
So I used to be afraid of horses. Actually, like deathly afraid of horses. Not for any particular reason. I never had a bad experience or anything. I was just really deathly. By the way, this is like.
Do you want more or no?
Not right now. Maybe later though.
Okay. Let me put this.
But yeah, no, I used to be really afraid of horses, and then I was just like, this is so silly. I don't have a good reason to be afraid of horses or anything. So I did self-imposed exposure therapy, which basically means I just little by little expose myself more and more to horses to like realize it, like get like the emotions out in a safe manner, but also like let my brain realize that like, hey, you're not in danger. And then eventually I just dove right in, and me and Becca went horseback riding in the mountains, and it was wonderful. So.
Yep.
But other than that, I can't really think of something else I'm scared of. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Ice cream cookies on Christmas. Oh, that's a good idea, The Conjuring. You want to know what I made? So, anybody who might be new, on Sundays, right? So, hopefully you guys have some ideas. On Sundays is when I do these 4-course meals, and I always pick a theme. You all give me the themes, which we still have to pick one for next Sunday.
Oh, yeah, you need a theme.
So, these are books, TV shows, movies, video games, sports teams,
holidays.
I mean, everything you can think of. People, like based off of like famous people. And so we did I know I say his name wrong, Guy Fieri. So I do that on Sundays. So we're about to pick one for next Sunday. But I made my first ever gingerbread house. Now, granted, I didn't make the gingerbread cookies. Of course, you can ask me a question. But I put together a gingerbread house, and it's still standing.
That's the impressive part. It's still standing.
I'm super happy with it.
What scary movies do you hate the most?
I do not watch scary movies.
I was like, all of them? All of them?
So, that was a fun stream. Right, Jenna? It was really like, man, I got stressful at some points. I, for sure, next year want to fully build one out. Like, I'm determined. I can't believe it's still standing, by the way. Like, I'm kind of shocked. But I hate scary movies. I do not watch them. Something you should probably all know about me is I am very reluctant to watch anything.
In general.
In general, because I am very emotional. So, for instance, you can't watch them anymore. Yeah, so I watched, and I won't spoil it if no one's seen it, but Top Dog really wanted to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And I was like, okay, yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. I can watch it, sure. If there is anything to do with animals, fake or real, if there is anything to do with children, fake stories or real stories, I can't watch it. I cry. That movie, I would say nobody
I'm right there with you though. So it doesn't affect me the same way, but even I had a hard time watching. I wouldn't say a hard time, but even it wasn't normal. It wasn't like the other two Guardians of the Galaxy.
I can't watch anything. I remember the first movie I ever bawled my eyes out and couldn't handle was when I was 8 or 9. My dad had us sit down with him and watch Dances with Wolves. If you've ever seen that movie, that's a horrible movie to watch if you love animals. And that ruined me. And so from then on, I'm not a movie person. It was so dark, Jedi. Okay, would I rather eat 8 spiders at night or see the Conjuring movie and be in a movie in real life? I'm eating spiders.
She's gotta eat the spiders.
I'm eating spiders.
If she had, first off, she don't want to do either.
No.
But if she had to do one of those two, it would be the spiders.
Yeah, I 100%. Nope, I'll eat spiders. 100%. I can't handle. Okay, the only scary movie. So there's 2. I have seen 2 scary movies in my life. One I didn't know I was seeing because I didn't know what it was about. My friend put it on, and it was Silence of the Lambs. I have a huge fear of like all of that.
When it comes to scary movies, though, if you're gonna have certain scary movies that you have seen because they're like cult classics, like culturally significant, Silence of the Lambs is a good one.
So I saw Silence of the Lambs when I was like 13. It had been out for years by then, but those aren't movies that were ever in my household. The only other scary movie I saw, and I didn't understand it, and I thought it was weird, and I laughed at some points, was The Ring. And supposedly The Ring is supposed to be super scary, but I
laughed at some points?
Yeah, I thought some points of it were really funny.
That's not a funny movie.
Like, so I don't know what was wrong with me, but like, so I've seen The Ring, and I don't get it. But I'm just not somebody, I don't believe in ghosts, things of zombie, like that stuff doesn't really scare me. So I get really irritated. Like I have to watch funny movies.
Disney movies are good.
Disney movies are somewhat good, guys. Somewhat. He got tickets to the premiere. Now this was like a decade or so ago. He got tickets to the premiere of Earth by Disney.
Oh.
We had to walk out about 20 minutes in because I couldn't stop crying. Like, I can't handle fake or real anything
and that
animals.
Was real animals.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was a rough one.
Top Dog, what would you do if Halloween costume and be Harley Quinn? Would you be scared? I don't know what you mean by that, Little Wolf. Oh, talking about Mom. Okay.
Would I be scared if she was like dressed up as Harley Quinn for Halloween? Oh no. Definitely not.
No worries, Little Wolf. I'm horrible at it.
No,
that's why spell check was invented for me.
If she was dressed up as Harley Quinn for Halloween, in no way, shape, or form would that be scary.
Yep.
In fact, I think that's a great idea.
All right, guys, I'm going to pull the ideas. Let's see, what are we making on Sunday? I don't know what I'm making Wednesday. Again, I kind of talked about Wednesday. I just made a gingerbread house. I honestly just Wednesday, you guys kind of make dinner with me and whatever we're going to do. And so I don't know yet what I'm making on Wednesday. But let's see what we're making on Sunday. Sunday. Oh, okay, this was a new one. We're making the First Wives' favorite desserts. So whoever's been a president, their wife, what's some of their favorite desserts, which now I might do that Wednesday because I can't do a 4-course meal of favorite desserts.
No, well, there's a lot of First Wives.
There are. Okay, but the one that somebody called out was called a cowboy cookie.
I don't know what that is.
So, and that was Laura Bush. Let's make this Wednesday.
You can make it Sunday too. You can make a lot of desserts.
Okay, I could.
I mean, there's been like 50
Would
plus.
you guys want to see a lot of desserts, or do you guys want to see main meals? I could do a bunch of desserts. I definitely don't mind. But like, would you rather have me do one dessert? Maybe instead of favorite desserts, maybe I could do favorite meals from the First Wives.
Or just all desserts on Sunday.
Or all desserts. A lot of desserts. All right, The Conjuring.
I love this idea. A whole bunch of desserts. So go look up a whole lot of the First Wives.
Yep.
the First Ladies.
The First Ladies.
Go look at all their favorite desserts, and there's been a lot of them. And
A lot, Mom.
pick out a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Man, okay, well, there is going to be a lot of desserts then. And thankfully that'll be the 24th. So when I see family on the 25th, you know what that means. They just get to bring home a lot of desserts with them.
Yeah.
So that is what that means. All right, guys. I think we got to raid somebody. What do you think? I think we got to raid. We got to bring it.
So on my channel, it's like a super hardcore music, loud pump up. Raid! No, what do we do on Becca with Flour? What is
We
the raid protocol?
raid. We
What's
just
the
raid.
What are we doing?
Everybody just give some hype. Of course, you also take care. Honestly, you guys are amazing. Good night.
We love you guys.
Seriously, you guys are the best. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pick somebody.
Who we got?
I'm trying to look.
Sushi Dragon's on.
Yeah, but I want
Let's
somebody
see.
else. I want someone. You should rate a cooking. I agreed. Minnesota
Oh, yeah.
Tots.
We're rating a food and drink category.
Let me see who's on from my list. So I follow Minnesota Tots. I think that would be good. Let me put in his name real quick. I don't know him super well, but we can get to know him, right?
Yep.
Let's spam his channel. We'll get this done. But as always, you all are amazing. You guys make this so fun for me to do. And we'll see you Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll cook up some lovely, lovely dishes, all of that kind of stuff. So I absolutely adore every single one of you. And thank you so much for giving me your time today. And just, we had so much fun. And little did we know, Jedi, we're all supposed to have a giant basement together because we all like doing the same thing. So
pretty much.
who knew
There you
that?
go. Yep.
But we will see you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week, a wonderful rest of your evening.
Go say hi to Minnesota Tots.
Yep, let's go spam Minnesota Tots. Thanks, guys.